What's up, what's up, what's up? This is Lake Dawson on the Lake Dawson Morning Show here in New York City, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday and it's going to be a decent day outside, which is good. I love it. We're almost here to April. Today I'm going to talk about two topics, and it's going to be a quick show. One is the overview of the book, You Are a Badass at Making Money, Master the Mindset of Wealth by Jen Sincero. Awesome book. Second thing, for new real estate agents, I want to talk to you about marketing yourself, being the key, and how to do it. Work with the team. Posture and knowledge come as one together. And lastly, the older seasoned person that's in your real estate firm may not know as much as you think. Okay? So let's get into this. Once again, this is the Lake Dawson Morning Show. Here we go. So, let's get into this. In You Are a Badass at Making Money, Master the Mindset of Wealth, Jen Sincero discusses several different factors of mindset and growth as a whole. She starts off by explaining how she didn't become successful and wealthy until after she was 40 years old. Wealthy until after she was 40 years old. Excuse me. I have to get my tea. I didn't get my tea yet. Ugh. It's okay though. We're going to keep moving on. She goes into affirmations. She goes into being stuck in your parents' mindset. And we are all a part of the universal consciousness. Okay? So those are the things that I'm going to talk to you all about really quickly. Right? So, for example, Jen Sincero explains that she had the same state of mind as she did growing up as a child based off of what her parents taught her. Right? Based off of what her parents taught her growing up. Which was right, which was wrong, what to be afraid of, what not to be afraid of. All that as a whole began to put her mind, her subconscious mind on autopilot. And the next thing you know, everything in her life began to become stressful. As she got older, she worked at a dead-end job. And she was stuck in a rut. She lived in, in a small garage, that kind of thing, right? And I believe she did freelance writing. Right? But that's not what she loved. That's not what she wanted to do. Right? But she was stuck in her parents' state of mind. She was stuck in a parent's state of mind. And that means, and this goes for a lot of people, when you're growing up, you're not aware that everything that your parents taught you growing up until the age that you are now created the person that you are. Okay? And then over time, you began to restructure it based on what your feelings and your thoughts and your actions are. Right? But for the most part, the foundation was your parents. Anyway, let's move on. Affirmation. So what she did was she began to change her state of mind by creating affirmations. She started writing down things that she knew that was going to happen. She started writing down things that she wanted to have happen, as if I am this, I am that, I am strong, I am whole, I am excited because of receiving this on this specific date. She's writing these things down. Say it with me. I am in love with myself. I love money. I can take this. I am as awesome a person as I could possibly be. I am the best salesperson in my company. Okay, everybody get this together. Real estate agents as well. All right, let's move on. Pulling yourself out and how to do so. So you pull yourself out of the aspect of the subconscious mind that has you stuck in your parents' thoughts by creating a new structural environment for yourself. Right? So that includes either use a vision board or use a wall in your house and paint the wall if you can a different color, one of your favorite colors, and then put posters on the wall that remind you of what you want to become, how you want to do it, how you are that person, or where you are in your business, and so on and so forth. And every morning you visualize those things. Before you go to sleep, you visualize those things. You don't have to ponder on it too much. Boom, just leave it alone after that and keep on going. Every morning write your affirmations down. I am this, I am that, I am completing this and that, right? By a specific date. You have to be specific. All right. Next, we're a part of the universal consciousness. Boom. We're 5 minutes in. We are part of the universal consciousness, which means that the thoughts we have in our subconscious mind and that comes into our mind on a daily basis are thoughts from the universal consciousness, which i.e. is the creator, source, energy, whatever you want to call it. This is what we all have within us. Okay? And it's what she's explaining in the book is when you realize that, you realize you have the capability of creating your life based off of the things that you feel is the right frequency. Frequency, change, growth, etc., etc. Boom. This is how you do it. I'll go through with another video for you all about frequency. I think I put one up and I compared television, radio to the frequency of the body and the mind. Okay, let's move on amicably back to the next topic, okay? We're 5 minutes, 57 seconds in. We're almost finished, all right? Stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. All right, next thing. New real estate agents need to know. What new real estate agents need to know in the business is this. Number one, marketing yourself is key. Know the law. Marketing yourself is key. Know the law. Okay, certain things you have to get permission from the head broker to do. That's number one. Number two, you cannot falsify marketing information. That's number two. I've seen it a lot. Number three, you technically not supposed to put fictitious ads up with fake pictures and all that stuff at all. Because then it gives a person the thought that the pictures are exactly what they're going to go see. And you cannot put them up there and then someone call you about it and you say, oh, it's already been sold. Technically, it may have been, but guess what? It's still a lie. Do not do that, okay? Find other ways of marketing yourself so that you have the capability of getting clientele. That's all. End of story. Go to a gala. Go to meetings. Speak to people. Do what you have to do. Blase blah. Anyway, moving on amicably. 7 minutes and 11 seconds in. Let's move forward. Right? Posture. Oh, excuse me. The other thing I want to talk about marketing is which platforms to use. You have so many. You have OLR. You have StreetEasy. You have Realtor.com. You have Zillow. You have a whole bunch of plethora of new websites that you could utilize as well. Some are combined with one another. That way it'll go directly to the MLS. Realtor.com, you can do that too. Okay, awesome. Next. Oh, and your company should have some type of database that gives you the capability of plugging all your information in, putting your pictures in, and sending all those out and regurgitating a profit from it. Anyway, next, let's move on. So, second thing, work with a team. Posture and knowledge of the business. You need to know your business. Go to therealdeal.com, right? Go to therealdeal.com and purchase their quarterly sales and rental booklet or yearly rental and sales booklet. $50. Get that. Study that book. Get the news, the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, or whatever major newspaper is in your state. Study that and study the real estate section of that. Okay? You'll see which properties are on sale, which for rent, so that when you get clients who are looking for a specific property, that way you'll know who to go to, which properties to show them, and what have you. The other thing is, if you do get a client, get as much information as you can from that client, whether you're doing rentals or sales. Find out if they have pets. Find out the square footage they're interested in. Find out the neighborhood they're interested in. Find out the types of restaurants they like, what they love to do for a living, that kind of thing, and know the client as much as possible. Okay, let's move on. That older person, work with a team. Work with a team. The most important thing for you to do at this point, new real estate agents, is learn as much as you can about the business, which means you may need a mentor, or you do need a mentor. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to not be scared. Take the fear aspect out of it. It's 9:39 a.m. Take the fear aspect out of it and speak to a lead broker who has been in the business for a little while and who has a high sales record, right? And asked to work with them, asked us to work under them in exchange for a lower commission. Do this for a short period of time. This way you learn the business. Don't worry about how much money you're going to make right now. Worry about the knowledge. The knowledge is more important than anything else, because you're going to begin to learn things and learn how to not make specific mistakes that the head broker made when he first started out. Okay, this way you become ahead of the curve. Okay, you begin to move a whole lot faster. The tortoise or the tail. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, next, let's move on. That older person in the office may not know as much as you think. The older person in the office may not know as much as you think. They may have just started working at the real estate firm. They may be a seasoned real estate agent with a license, but they may not have sold or rented any properties. Okay, not only that, they may have rented properties, but they may not have sold anything. They may have sold the property, but they may have not rented a property. They may have gone on to several sales meetings with team members, but they may not have ever actually done a closing deal or done the paperwork for the closing or know the requirements and legalities. That is something that is important for you to know, okay? If you have any questions for me, we 11 minutes and 18 seconds in. If you have any questions for me, go ahead, put it in the comments, subscribe and like, and I'll respond to your comments, okay? Once again, this is Lake Dawson on the Lake Dawson Morning Show. I'm here to help new real estate agents and existing business people get on that 90-day blitz. I'm writing a book on the 90-day blitz. Watch out for that. You can also get the 90-day blitz PDF once the website is up and running, which will be in the next couple weeks. All right? Talk to you soon. I'll be around. Email me, whatever. Have a good day. Speak to y'all soon. Later.